What if you were a gladiator? How you got here? Nobody chose to be a gladiator. Almost nobody. Most were slaves, prisoners of war, or criminals handed to a lanista, a gladiator trainer, who paid for them like livestock in a market. Some were volunteers, desperate men. They signed a contract trading freedom for food, shelter, and a fighting chance at prize money. The moment you signed or were assigned, you became property of the ludus, the gladiatorial school. You belonged to Rome now. The ludus looked less like a barracks and more like a prison. Small cells, stone walls, locked at night. But here's what surprises people. You were well-fed, medically treated, and carefully maintained. Why? Because you were an investment. A trained gladiator was worth enormous money. A dead one on day one was just waste. Your lanista hired doctors, some of the best in Rome. Bone fractures were set, wounds were stitched, advanced surgical procedures on fighter bones, better medical care than most Roman citizens ever received. What you ate. Your diet was barley, beans, and porridge every day. Gladiators were literally called hordearii, the barley men. You drank posca, vinegar water, and ash-based mineral tonics to replenish what brutal training burned away. What training actually looked like. First 2 hours. Running, bodyweight work, footwork drills. Then hours at the palace, a wooden stake you hit with a heavy wooden sword, over and over. The night before, you barely sleep. You eat your pre-fight meal at dawn, heavier than usual. You enter the arena. 50,000 Romans look down at you, some chanting your name. Here's the twist Hollywood never shows you. Most fights didn't end in death. 1 in 5 fights ended with the loser dying. If you fell, dropped your weapon, or signaled submission, you raised one finger to the crowd. The crowd decided. The sponsor decided. Thumbs determined your fate.